How do I jump higher? This is the most frequent question I get asked. Anytime someone sees me, Coach Max, how do I jump higher? Coach Max, how do I dunk? Well, right now, I'm about to give you guys a secret sauce on how to jump higher, whether that's to dunk or just to jump higher in general for your sport. Now, let's get to this video. Make sure you tune into the end because I'm going to say the single most important thing to jump higher last. First thing to jump higher, we should have a great base of general strength. A good strength to body weight ratio is a good indicator of someone being strong. There's many different ways you could test that. The most common way I use with my athletes is I test it through a squat, whether it's a front squat or a back squat. For testing a back squat, I'd say 2 times body weight back squat would be a good goal to shoot for. And for front squat, I'd say around 1.8 to 1.9. Squatting isn't the only way to be able to test your lower body strength. You could do it through a trap bar deadlift, rear foot elevated split squat. There are many different variations, but squatting is usually my favorite. Now, if you are a shorter athlete like myself, that 2 times body weight back squat should probably go up to around 2.2 to 2.3. For taller athletes, a split squat variation or a trap bar deadlift may be a better indicator of strength. Now, we want our strength to translate into power. So that's why doing things like sprinting consistently, jumping consistently, and using Olympic lift variations in the weight room as well will help translate that strength into being powerful. The next thing we need in order to jump higher is to develop elasticity. So to make this simple, tendons are what attach our muscles to our bones. In order for us to sprint or jump, our muscles have to stretch and contract, which causes the use of a lot of energy. That's where our tendons come in. Tendons stretch and release, which allows our muscles to stay at a constant length and allows our muscles to conserve energy. Now, when we do powerful things like jumping, our quadriceps pull on our patella tendon. When we dip down, our tendon stretches, and when we jump, it rapidly releases. The combination of our muscles being stretched and our tendons being stretched result in a greater recoil. All that being said, using part 1, getting strong, will help you develop elasticity, because the higher you want to jump, the harder you want your muscles to pull on your tendons, so there could be a greater recoil. Tendons adapt to whatever you do to them. So if you want to develop elasticity to jump higher, you need to do things like play your sport, jump, plyometrics, sprint, hop, bound. Do things that you know are going to stretch and release the tendon. Now, last but not least, the single most important thing you need to do in order to jump higher, you need to have max approach, max effort jump sessions. The SET principle means specific adaptations to impose demand. So if we want to jump higher, we need to practice jumping as high as we can. As simple as that. If the goal is to jump higher to dunk, then you need to be practicing on a rim. If you can't dunk on 10 feet, a low rim is your best friend. You work the heights, go from 8.5, 9 feet, 9.5 to 10 feet, right? And if you can dunk on 10, then you start trying different dunks that you've never done before, right? Challenge yourself and make sure every single jump is max effort. If the goal is simply to jump higher for your sport, whether that's football, volleyball, soccer, find something high enough that forces you to jump maximally to touch it. Jumping is a skill as well. Whether you're jumping off 2 feet or jumping off 1, max effort jump sessions allow you to work on your technique. Now that right there is the formula on how to jump higher. If you're interested in getting individualized training using all of these principles, hit the link in the description. I have online training helping people jump higher for as low as $50 per month. Personal, individualized training. You will be able to have constant communication with me, helping you answer any questions you have throughout the training. Again, hit the link in the description if you want to jump higher. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I have more bangers like this coming soon. Thanks for watching, and God bless.